Hi, my name is Becky Gonzales, and this is Artifact 12, Criterion 24 and 25. I take 7600 and 7305 formative and summative assessment. Throughout this assignment in the personal learning plan, it was all to empower learners, setting goals and reviewing data so that they could have a reflection on their own data and talk about their data and discuss it with me. So we set goals. What can we do? What do we do well at school? What are their interests? Got to know them. And then we set personal goals and short and long-term learning goals. We looked at the data that we had currently and decided that reading and comprehension for third grade was a major one for most students. They wanted to increase their fluency and their word levels, and also math, addition and subtraction. And we reflected on that. We talked about the different tests we were going to take during each quarter. We set goals and reviewed the data that we already had, and set the personalized learning plan to have check-ins and revisions, to look and plan. As a teacher, I looked at the data and the results to plan my instruction. And also, these are some of the assessments that we use: the CTLS, ReadWorks for student access, and Teacher Assess. The CTLS Cobb County account that we have is where I put a lot of my data. The kids are able to look at that. I use ReadWorks, and that is able to give them feedback directly. I can differentiate and assign to the students the different passages and assign them in different ways, and we can look at the different achievement levels. MobiMax is another website that I use for data. It gives me results on their instructions. We can communicate with each other through chat. They can ask me questions in real time. I can see on the dashboard the time that they spent. I provide feedback and reflections on their learning, and this is the information that helps me guide my instruction. Also, for the summative assessment analysis, took pre and post tests, and Teams was our class discussion and reflection. It was used in the online format with ReadWorks. The program allows for accommodations and differentiation, like I said. I can have the passages set up to read the text to the students. I can also have the passages differentiated where I can print out the papers for them to respond on paper, or they can type online if they're better with typing. They can also verbally explain it if needed. Extension students were given a higher lexile with the same topic and challenged with vocabulary words. All students have access to the Teams account to reflect and empower their learning after reflecting on their data so they can move to the mastery level. And you can see that interaction with the students on the top right. The summative analysis pre and post test results are here. Looking at the pre-test and seeing the increase in their comprehension and understanding helped me guide my instruction. The test puts together these charts and graphs, which was very helpful. Gave us percentages and able to look and see improvement in what we needed to do to guide our instruction. One of the reflections I had from my summative assessment is that I did with this experience that I really liked is the students sent me in a paragraph through Microsoft Word. They shared their reflection with me, and it gave me an opportunity to communicate any challenges that they may have faced. I was able to share, or they shared the Word document with me, and I can use that to reflect with parents at conferences. It gave them ownership in their learning, and it created a deeper level of communication between us. This experience gave me the confidence needed with my teaching abilities. It was a great way to connect closely with my class on an individualized level. The students felt that I was giving them more attention. And it really empowered my learners to reflect on their data and their assessment.